unit and how can we units of physics? What is physics? Physics is the study of the world around us. Says we are more qualified to do physics than any other science. From the day we are born, we study the things around us in an effort to understand how they work and relate to each other. For example, learning how to catch or swim a ball is physics. In the field of physics, the rules are simple, and mathematics is merely the language. Best approach to physics is to relate everything you learn to things you have already noticed in your everyday life. Sometimes when you look at things closely, you discover things that you have overlooked initially. It's the continued scrutiny of everything we know about the world around us that leads people to a lifelong study of physics. Can start with asking a simple question like, why is the sky blue? Which could lead you to electromagnetic waves, which in turn could lead you to wave-particle duality and to energy levels of atoms. And before long, you're studying quantum mechanics and structure of the universe. In the section that follows, that we will try to describe and we will communicate the things we are dealing with is our language. Once this is done, we can begin the adventure of looking closely at the world we live in. What is meant by a theory? How does the hypothesis become part of the law? How to define the term laboratory? How to distinguish between science and technology? What is the unit? Imagine you have to make curtains and need to buy fabric. Shop assistant would need to know how much fabric you need. Telling her you need fabric 2 wide and 6 long will be insufficient. You have to specify the unit. For example, 2 meters wide and 6 meters long. Without the unit, the information is incomplete. Shop assistant would have to guess. When making curtains for a doll's house, the dimension might be 2 centimeters wide and 2 centimeters long. Not just the lengths that have units, physical quantities have units, time, temperature, distance, etc. with unit systems. SI unit, name SI unit, come from the French system and international units, which means international system of units. As units are internationally agreed upon units. Historically, these units are based on a metric system, which was developed in France at the time of French Revolution. The 7 base SI unit. Number 1, the SI unit of length is meter. Number 2, the SI unit of mass is kilogram. Number 3, the SI unit for time is second. Number 4, the SI unit of electric current is ampere. Number 5, the SI unit for temperature is Kelvin. Number 6, the SI unit for amount of substance is mole. Number 7, the SI unit for luminous intensity is candela. All physical quantities have units or can be built from these 7 base units. These 7 units are defined to be the base units, so it is possible to create a different set of units by defining a different set of base units. These 7 units are called a base unit because none of them can be expressed as combinations of the other 6. The identical to bricks and concrete being the base units of a building and build different things using different combination of bricks and concrete. 26 letters of the alphabet are the base unit for a language like English. Many different words can be formed by using these letters. The other systems of units, SI units, are not only the units available, but they are more widely used. In science, there are 3 other sets of units that can be also used. With the c.g.s unit, in the c.g.s system, the meter is replaced by centimeter and kilogram is replaced by the gram. There's a simple change, but because all units derived from these 2 are changed. For example, the unit of force, work are different. These units are used most often in astrophysics and atomic. What is imperial units? Imperial units are those when king and queen decide to measure that were to be used in the land. All the imperial units are base units, except for the measure of time, are different from those 2 SI units. This unit of system you are most likely to encounter. SI units are not used. The above imperial units are pound, mile, gallon, arts, this unit are used by American and British. You can imagine having different units in use from place to place, making scientific communication very difficult. Now, this is the motivation by adapting a set of internationally agreed upon units. What is natural unit? This is the most with its natural physics is the most sophisticated choice of unit, and the most fundamental discovered quantities, such as speed of light, are set equal to 1. Argument for this choice, now that other quantities should be built from these fundamental units. System unit is using high-energy physics and quantum mechanics. That's it. Thank you very much.